Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So, as I've talked about a few times, I believe that there is a conspiracy, not a conspiracy, there's literally an agenda to keep hemp and marijuana and cannabis, and rhododendron, which is the other plant in the cannabis family, to keep the benefits, the good benefits, from the awareness of everybody, of the American people and of the whole world, at large. And this is just wrong on so many different levels, and it is what I believe is allowing a vast majority of evil companies to come in here and do wicked business while polluting the minds and the bodies and the soil, of the human beings and of the planet. But anyway, I just want to read you guys this article. This article in itself, if you've got a decent amount of common sense, you should scratch your head and be like, okay, well this fucked up. Why isn't there more? Why isn't there evidence? So anyway, here goes. While there is ongoing promising research on the effects of cannabis, so right here we have an article saying that there is ongoing promising research on the effects of cannabis. So we know that that exists. There's plenty of studies that show that there is promising research that using cannabis can help cure and combat and counter a number of very, very, very dire fucking diseases as well as problems on the planet. But there still is no current evidence that cannabis is useful for the treatment or prevention of Alzheimer's disease. So this is it's not scientific. I mean, anytime you have in my opinion, if you're really going to try to look for like solving a problem, like you start with things that have promise that they could solve the problem. Like, why would you try and fuck around with things that don't even have much of a promise to solve the problem? Like all these new drugs, like they're literally just coming up with new drugs out of nowhere to help appear, in my opinion, they're just designed and contrived to appear as, solutions to a problem, when in actuality all they do is temporarily help alleviate the symptoms of a problem, and that's it. That's all they really do. And they actually, a lot of times, they're actually making you sicker and weaker as well, because a lot of these pharmaceuticals, they clog you up. They take away your ability to absorb and use the nutrients that you get from your food in a good way. And then also, if you get into the spiritual side of these things, if these chemicals and these drugs come from exploitative means, then that means every time you're taking those drugs, you're also you're inherently absorbing that energy that came from the production of that drug or that pharmaceutical. Which is why pharmaceuticals is all about sorcery or spellcraft or witchery. So again, I mean, just from this article, if your common sense is up to par, you should be able to tell that there is no good reason why there isn't a lot of money going into finding conclusive evidence as to how well cannabis can help treat things like Alzheimer's, cancers. I mean, there's so many things that hemp and marijuana can be used for to help combat serious life-threatening problems on the planet today, and yet there still is not conclusive evidence. Which is just it's not conspiracy. Again, this is by design, because it's an evil fucking empire that we have running the planet right now, and they don't want the good news of hemp to be spread. So I hope, again, that people can help spread the news of cannabis. All right? I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.